A lot to do on this Thursday, considering we weren't here yesterday because it's my own fault.
Well, that's what happens when you work your ass
Oh,
off
shut
until
up.
9:30 in the. Oh, make me shut up.
I can't. You're all the way over there.
Deal with it then.
Like Victor said, the ball went over there.
Let's go.
All of our rowdy friends are here. Droid standing by, Deet standing by. We got a loaded Thursday for you, and today's show is in honor of the now late great Lou Holtz. We love you, Coach, and we miss you. Now, let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I don't know. Oh yeah!
Let's go. Woo!
The girls aren't here this morning, so I can raise a little bit of hell. Good morning, and welcome one and all to the tripped up, backwards Thursday edition of Snowman in the Morning. I'm so happy to have y'all with us. The crew is happy to have y'all with us as well. This first hour is powered by Fanatics, officially licensed everything. Check the link in the chat and get your favorite gear. Represent your favorite team. Fanatics, officially licensed everything. The dog is here, and so is Vicala. Good morning, gentlemen.
What's poppin'?
Good morning.
I went to sleep.
Good.
Yeah, after you ended up basically sleeping through everything else yesterday.
That's what happened. A lot of people ask me what happened yesterday. Here's what happened. I couldn't sleep, and we had a blackout here in Southern Indiana. So after the lights came on, I told Jody I'm going to work for a couple of hours and then come back to bed. I went to check on her, and she was already zonked out. So I said, all right, let me finish the project I needed to do, and that project turned into another one, which turned into another one, which turned into one after that, and the next thing I knew, I was out at 5:30 in the morning going to Casey's, and thank you, Casey's, getting this full of coffee and this full of ice water, and they're both full of water today. I got some sweet treats, came back, kept working. Next thing I knew, it was 9:30. And I said, my brain said, we can make it to 10 o'clock and get through. My body had other ideas.
Brain said, we can do this. Body said, you're dreaming.
Body said, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
my body said, did a Mark Burley and said, absolutely not. Matter of fact, Shane, I got you. My brain said, we can do this. My body said, are you kidding me? And you.
And then I was going to say, to wrap all that up, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Thank you both for that. My brain said, we can do this. My body said,
That's a lie.
Yeah, 10:40 when I woke up to 23 text messages and 12 calls and everybody wondering if I'm okay. I am fine. I just pulled an all-nighter like I was 18, and I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's what happened yesterday. We got 2 people waiting for us. Here's first guy.
Passionate.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight!
Totally.
This one has a chance!
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
He's approaching a full decade working with us and being a part of the show, and he's one of the best. Chris Dietz joins us. Morning, Dietz.
Good morning. Why you gotta open with talking about sleep?
Right.
Because I didn't get any.
Well,
Why?
well, I gotta tell you, I'm tired this morning.
If anybody understands, you're talking to him.
Tired of what you say? I'm tired of being right and nobody listening to me.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm tired of.
What happened?
But we'll get to that when the crew is in.
Yep, we will get to that. And speaking of which,
I was about to say we do have another topic to get to first, but before we do that,
my on-screen son, who begged me to talk hockey today, which we'll do every Thursday, said, "Hey," I said, "What? You need to put me on today." "Why?" "We got to talk hockey, trade deadline." And I jokingly, very jokingly, y'all know I'm a hockey rat, I jokingly said to him,
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
and then he looked me in the eye and he said, "If you don't talk hockey, I'm going to pick at you." I said, "You're my on-screen child. You're going to pick at me anyway." Here's the droid. This is my sleepy child. What's up, droid?
Right.
Huh? I'm not here.
I was gonna say you do realize there's one other topic we got to get to before we start talking about.
Absolutely. Because on Saturday,
Well, you know what, and as much as I love you guys, as much as I love you, droid, and as much as I love hockey, Brian, you said it at the beginning of the show. There's only one way to start the show today, and that's with college football because of the late great Lou Holtz.
Yeah,
we got to honor Lou Holtz with some college football.
You know what? And the most ironic thing is he died at the age of 89. In what year did he win his national championship?
89.
January of 89.
It depends on who you ask, because ESPN sent the first message out and said he won in 98, which didn't happen because they messed up. And
why are we listening?
Wait. I will tell you something you tell me all the time. 3 simple words. Consider the source.
Listen.
Right. But I got the message. I got the message on I got the update through the ESPN app, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. And then an hour later, they sent correction. It was 89, not 98. And I was like, all right. I was like, at least somebody's reading over there.
This is why I only use that full internet network and their streaming service to call games. That's the only reason why, because we're not getting into that.
Well,
Lou Holtz deserves our honor this morning for the influence he had, not only on college football, but the influence he had as an analyst of said sport.
Mm-hmm.
And he delivered some great
ESPN to get anything right. Trusting ESPN to get anything right is like trusting Highguard to be a good game.
Yeah. So, trusting ESPN is like trusting Jeff Keighley.
True.
Trusting ESPN. Okay, I got one for Shane. Let's have some fun and make Lou Holtz laugh, because I know he's watching us. Trusting ESPN is like trusting Tuukka Rask for 17 seconds.
Oof.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting Gun Run.
Yeah.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting B Show Joe.
That too.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting Bill Buckner.
And remember, he's a Red Sox fan, folks, and he's making that joke.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting Aaron Glenn to get Justin Fields back to snuff.
Oh, jeez.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting Vince McMahon.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting Aaron Glenn to coach a competent defense in New York. Zero interceptions.
Trusting ESPN is like trusting LeBron James.
How do you spell hemorrhoid? Hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid.
That's got to be on my intro when you make it.
I got to get that clip though.
I'll talk to Jen about it later.
Find a way to get it to me.
That's a good one. But we got a new hemorrhoid in the works.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And I've been waiting a couple weeks to get this off my chest because of StreamYard pulling its garbage. But there is a college football story that we need to talk about.
Okay.
And Lou Holtz would be proud of us talking about, but it's why I said at the beginning, I'm tired of being right. Have y'all seen the problem the NCAA has right now?
Remind us.
So the story is this. So over the offseason, Clemson and a bunch of other people went after this transfer recruit. I think he was from Cal, might have been Virginia Tech. It was one of the two. Mm-hmm. But they went after this kid, and he ends up signing with Clemson. And a bunch of teams were going after him. But he signed with Clemson, and he enrolled at Clemson, and he's already taking classes. So he's already there on campus.
Yeah.
So he's at Clemson. Mm-hmm. Well, Ole Miss happened to be in the college football playoff. Right. And going through all the hell that Ole Miss is going through with Lane Kiffin leaving, with a new coach, all of this.
Yes.
So it's kind of understandable that maybe like, you know, their recruiting advisor didn't get the memo that this kid had already signed. Mm-hmm. But while he's at Clemson, he gets a text from Ole Miss saying, "Hey, do you want to come be a Rebel?" And the kid says, "No, I've already signed with Clemson." Now, in the real world, that's where the story would end. Everybody would go about their separate business, and we'd be on our way.
That would be
Unfortunately, we live in clown world. And so Ole Miss texts the young man back.
Oh no.
And says, "Hey, if you enter the transfer portal, you can enter the transfer portal again and you can come to Ole Miss." And the kid's like, "I already did that. I don't want to do that again. I found my place. I'm good." And they're like, "Oh, well," and this has been the problem since they started the transfer portal. I told you, they're going to run into problems because there's no regulation in it. There's no one sitting there saying, "Hey, this is wrong. You messed up." Like, you can't go after kids who have already signed, who are already on campus. You cannot go after those kids.
Right. Like, he already signed with Clemson. That should be that.
So Dabo Swinney has made it has brought this to everybody's attention and has basically said, "Look, Ole Miss is contacting my players while they're under and this is actually the terminology he used, which is another discussion all in itself. He didn't say under scholarship. He said under contract. He said under contract. These kids are under, which is what's happening with the NIL deals, which is a whole other mess. These kids are signing contracts. They're under contract. They're at another school. You cannot have schools texting current players and saying, "Hey, enter the transfer portal. We'll give you X amount of money in an NIL deal just if you enter just to enter the transfer portal. They're offering to pay kids just to enter. That is absolutely unacceptable. That should not be happening.
Hold that part for next Thursday because we can fill the entire show with that.
Right.
We can.
But what I'm saying, but take the NIL deals out of it.
Equation.
The transfer. This is the problem with the transfer portal.
Yep.
The transfer. You should not have other coaches, other schools contacting current players unless they are already in the transfer portal and they are already excommunicated from that team.
Mm-hmm.
If they are, as they said, under contract, or as we used to say, if they are at scholarship with another team, they should not be contacted. You should not be able to contact that player. That should have been a rule. That should have been a rule when the transfer portal was made.
And it's still not there.
It's not there. And the thing is, we all saw this coming. Everybody that had problems with the transfer portal, like I said, I'm tired of being right. When they entered this, I said, you're going to have a problem with guys poaching other players. This is going to happen. You need to have something in place to stop it. And you know what the NCAA did? They looked at all the people like me that were saying that, and they said, oh, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Well, now the thing they said is not going to happen is happening. And they have no way to stop it.
You know what, Deets, to your point, it's been happening. It's just been quiet until this incident. You said it. Hell, you said it the first year you were on air with me. When the transfer portal is open, coaches from other schools are going to try to poach players that already signed with other schools. They've been doing that for a long time. And now, since it's really out in the open, and you said that there would be a problem if they don't regulate the transfer portal, you also said there would be a problem if they don't regulate the NIL. That's a conversation we'll have next week. But the transfer
if they don't step in, the problem is these were problems that you could see from the get-go. These are problems that if there was somebody in the room that was looking for it, they would have seen this coming a mile away, and they would have had somebody in there. This is a fixable problem.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gotten to a point where it's out of control now. All you had to do was have somebody in the room when you made this rule that said, this is a problem. We need to make sure this doesn't happen, and we need to have sanctions that are ready to go. If this does happen, we need to be able to clamp down on it. Because now you can just say, oh, well, people have been doing it for years, so why stop it? No, it needed to be nipped in the butt at the start. And the problem is they specifically said, oh, that's not going to happen. Well, now it's happening. So now what? Because you didn't plan for it, now what?
And it ain't going to stop either until the NCAA has an enforceable sanction. And there isn't any. And won't be any. And there won't be any. We'll put a cap on that there. And next week we'll dive even deeper into that. In fact, that may be the whole show next Thursday. Droid standing by to talk a little hockey. We got a break, and when y'all get back, Droid will take us to and through the NHL trade deadline. And there were many. Snowman in the morning, back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing? What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
What the hell are we doing?
That is such a perfect question. 24 after the hour. And I brought him in with the intro. I'm going to do it again. What the fuck is going on in the NHL, my friend?
Lesbian.
Trades.
Trades.
Shut up, Victor. Get out of my head.
That's about to become a thing.
Yeah, it might drop tomorrow since the NHL trade deadline is tomorrow.
Everybody's
Okay,
blocked.
Droid. What'd you find? What?
So, courtesy of Puckpedia, here's some of the trades that have gone down so far. We got the Edmonton Oilers required Jason Dickinson with the 50% retained salary, and Colton Dock from the Chicago Blackhawks for Andrew Mangiapane and a conditional 2027 first-round pick.
How does that fit for both teams if it does?
Jason Dickinson, he's a great center. He's about 30. He's still technically on the younger side. On the last year of a contract that was $4.25 million. He doesn't have the same value for Chicago as he would in Edmonton. Mangiapane has been underperforming in Edmonton versus how he performed over in Calgary.
Okay.
And Colton Dock is a very young prospect at the end, I believe, at the end of a 5-year deal.
Yeah, he's at the end of his rookie contract, end of his 5-year deal.
And he's got a lot of promise. If the Oilers can develop him right, which I'm confident they can, it would definitely be a good it'll be a good pickup in general. But let me see what the conditions are for the first round pick.
Live research, folks. Live research. Let me do that a lot. Who so far made the dumbest trade, if you can find it?
So it is the conditions are if the pick falls within the top 12 selections in 2027, it could slide to a later year like 2028. And basically if they miss the playoffs and have a poor season, it's protected and it moves back another year.
So
the
guaranteed first round no matter what.
Okay.
It's first round, it just depends on when.
Yeah.
The Colorado Avalanche acquire Nick Blackenberg on the final year of his 2-year league minimum contract for a 2027 fifth-round pick. I'm assuming that's just a depth piece.
Yeah. Because they're running away with the thing, even though the Dallas Stars have one in a row.
This is the dumbest trade I've seen.
What'd you find?
The Utah Mammoth have acquired, well, we'll say this. The Calgary Flames have acquired from the Utah Mammoth, Oli Mata, Jonathan Castagna, 2026 round 2, 2026 round 2, 2026 round 2.
So 3 second-round picks.
Second-round picks in the next year's draft. Courtesy of Utah's own, a Rangers second round, and a Senators second round for Mackenzie Weegar.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Former Panther, the reason we got swept to the Lightning, Mackenzie Weegar. He's on the third year of an 8-year deal and it has a cap hit of $6.25 million, 0% retention.
Ouch.
Boss, there's a button for this trade.
I'm making a better one, but the only button I can think of is
you tripping.
No, that works too.
Or
you fool.
That works too, I suppose.
A good pickup for the Stars. They've acquired from the Vancouver Canucks Tyler Myers for a 2027 second round and a 2029 fourth round. The Vancouver Canucks will retain half of his salary. His contract expires next year.
Okay.
They did address it though. So the Oilers have made 2 trades with Chicago. And that was, let me find it. The Edmonton Oilers acquire Connor Murphy, 50% retained for the Chicago Blackhawks for a 2028 second round pick. That is a defender.
I remember this trade. Yeah, you talked about this trade earlier in the week. So how does that fit?
Perfectly okay. I mean, you got Evan Bouchard. Yay. Anyways.
LeBron James, the greatest scorer of all time. Yeah.
That would be Victor in Dallas. Dak Prescott threw for another 400 yards. Yay.
The Vegas Golden Knights acquire Cole Smith from the Nashville Predators on the final year of his 2-year, $1 million contract for a 2028 third-round pick in Christopher Sedov. On the third year of his rookie deal, he is restricted free agent and was playing in Henderson and the AHL. He's a defender. He had 4 points in 38 games, 15 penalty minutes. So I don't know how to feel about this for Nashville. Just because you can't really put a label on a guy that's played 38 games in the AHL.
Yeah.
There's like in the albatross that is the contract of Darnell Nurse. Oh, we do not talk about that Darnell Nurse contract. Oh my lord.
No.
So he has more penalty minutes than he has games played.
No, he has 15, not 50.
Oh, I heard 50. I was like, wait a minute. Something's not right here.
One of the bigger trades was way before even the roster lock for the Olympics was on January 18th. The Vegas Golden Knights acquired Rasmus Anderson, defender from the Flames. He's at 29 on the 6th and final year of his $4.5 million contract, with half of that retained for Zach Whitecloud, Abram Wabe, a 2027 first round pick, and a conditional 2028 second round pick.
Ugh.
And before that, Kyle Masters, former Wichita Thunder player, got traded from San Jose to Carolina. We will miss you, Kyle. In terms of March deals, you got the Mizrael Heron from the Nashville Predators for a 2028 second round pick, no conditions. McCarron's on the final year of a $900,000 contract. He's 30. He's a winger. Let's take a look at his stats. See if this pick up, or he's actually pretty solid. The big question is he a depth or is he solid? Welcome to Depth or Solid, where he's played 59 games, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. And this is what you're looking for, Deet. 73 penalty minutes and 50. How many games is that? 59 games played.
There you go. That's why they got him. They got him to be that guy. You want to mess with our star player? We got just the guy coming at you.
Like a freight train.
Send him out like a pit bull.
Brian McCarthy's with us. He said, did we miss the Panarin trade from the New York Rangers to the Kings? He's so happy to be out of Manhattan that he signed a 2-year extension with the Kings. Kings are still dog water, though.
So that trade was on the 4th.
Just a moment. Both sets of Kings are dog water. The Los Angeles Kings and the Sacramento Kings. Yay.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
the trade was on February 4th. The Los Angeles Kings acquired Artemi Panarin from the New York Rangers for Liam Greentree, a conditional 2026 third round pick, and a conditional 2028 fourth round pick. Let me tell you about Greentree, though.
I was going to
This
ask.
guy is plaster on a wall. He is tough.
I love that description.
This guy, there's this one clip that's been going viral of him, where I think it was a game against whoever, and the guy kept sticking. He launched it into the stratosphere, and said, "You think I'm scared of you?"
Oh,
He's an absolute unit. That's a good pickup for the Rangers in terms of, and he's only 20. He's young.
He's only 20? Wow.
He's only 20 and on the second year of his 4-year, $942,000 contract. So you got a young, tough, gritty right winger, a third round pick and a fourth round pick, but you have to retain $5.821 million of Panarin's $11.642 million contract.
Woo! Oh, baby.
Okay.
And he signed an extension.
Oh, jeez.
And he signed an extension.
Okay, so my question is, what the hell are my Bruins doing? Because
I'll answer that for you. Nothing.
I think coach is very happy with this team. I don't think any. I think maybe you could get Robert Thomas from the St. Louis Blues. I think that's would be a good pickup
I
for
was
your
actually
Bruins.
about to ask about him because I've been looking around and people are saying Thomas would be a hell of a fit in the center line.
Mm-hmm. And according to Hockey Feed, apparently you're also looking at guys like Owen Tippett on the Philadelphia Flyers, and also some. I think everybody's looking at the Canucks like it's a free giveaway from Mr. Beast. You know, you'll get a player, you'll get a player, you'll get a pick, you'll get a pick.
Yeah, because the name
McCarthy asks, so Green Tree is just another Matt, I want to say this right, Rempe? Is that the correct pronunciation? If not,
Matt Rempe, yes.
Okay.
Imagine a line with those two.
You mentioned
Green Tree and Rempe. It's gonna look like Kachuk. It's gonna look like Kachuk Bennett Marchand.
Yeah. You mentioned the Canucks. Another name that came up, Connor Garland.
Yeah, Connor Garland. Oh, I wish if I've heard, and there we'll confirm the rumors. The Panthers are sellers at the deadline.
Yeah.
We are looking to get rid of guys like AJ Greer and Bobby. I love Greer. I want to keep him. Bobby, he can kick rocks. I really don't care about him. But yeah, the Connor Garland would be really great. You could put him on that second line. And in general, Connor Garland could fit with anybody's teams here. It could fit with Brian's Blackhawks. It could fit with we'll say for the jokes, Victor Stars. It could fit with Shander's Bruins.
I mean, I'm here for the means at this point.
No, that's what you say about your NASCAR picks, Vic. Let's get it right.
I think Connor Garland. I think, looking at the Bruins lines now, I think he could fit. He could slot in where Middlestad is on that line with Zaka and Arvidsson.
Right.
And you move Middlestad down with the line with maybe have him center that line with Asiamon and Geeky. And Kostelic, I think, is the odd man out here with Fraser Minton maybe moving down to the fourth line as a winger or center, move Corrali to winger, But this team, like when you really look at it, your team is stacked, dude. You got Pasta. Like if this was like 5-10 years ago, honestly, I could see this being an all-star team. You got Elias Lindholm, David Pasternak, Pavel Zacha, Victor Arvidsson. You got Casey Middlestat. You got Tanner Jeannot, Sean Corrali, Charlie McAvoy, Hampus Lindholm, Nikita Zadorov. Like, I don't think you've truly realized, Shaner, how stacked your team is.
So why the hell are we fifth in the division?
You're fifth in the division because you don't have the coach.
I was going to say we also don't have goaltending outside of Swayman, and that's saying something.
Swayman, you don't got goaltending with Swayman.
Swayman's a better option.
Let me tell you something about Swayman, and I'll put it in 3 words. Swayman is cooked.
I have heard. So this is the deal. I've heard multiple. To answer you, McCarthy, with does goalie Bob go to Edmonton or do the Panthers trade inside the division? I've been hearing that the trade is this. The Panthers send to Montreal Sergei Bobrovsky for Sam Montembeau and a few picks.
Montreal
is what I'm hearing.
Montreal.
I mean, Montreal could use him. You need a guy like Brian. You got to realize the Montreal Canadiens are in a playoff spot.
Yeah.
And you got a young goaltender by the name of Jakub Dobesh, young Czech goaltender. And you need another guy in there that's old, has that veteran mindset, knows what he's talking about. Sometimes
that would be Bobrovsky.
Sergei Bobrovsky could be that. Darren Drager just tweeted that Wycott might be moved again, but the Flames are going to ask for a lot in return. There's also interest in Blake Coleman. I'm going to be honest, McCarthy, it's every trade deadline I've heard something about Blake Coleman getting moved, dude. I'm not surprised Blake Coleman is getting moved, but I am hearing that the Golden Knights are looking for a trade with the Washington Capitals for Nick Dowd. It'd be a good depth pickup with the already deep lineup of the Vegas Golden Knights.
Droid, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
So we've been talking about deals that have been made, and you said the trade deadline's today, right?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Or it's tomorrow. Okay, so it's still coming up. All right. So who right now? Let's just take the Eastern Conference. We'll do the same thing with the Western Conference. Let's say just the Eastern Conference. What team in the Eastern Conference needs to make a trade to make a push for the playoffs?
Montreal.
Oh, it's not Montreal. No, not Montreal. Not even close. Montreal's got everything. A good like I said, in Bobrovsky would help them. There's a team that's outside race by the name of the Buffalo Sabres. They need to make a move. This team is good. You need a move from the Buffalo Sabres.
I thought the Sabres
they're not on the outside looking in. They're on the inside already. But they're at 78 points. Any game dropped could move them outside of that spot in the second place in the Atlantic. Right. I'm already statistically eliminating my Panthers at this point. Like, I'm not hoping for anything. But the Sabres need to trade for a veteran defenseman somewhere. You need to get a veteran defenseman. And honestly, I could see that coming from Vancouver or anywhere else like that. It's just in general, you need the guy. Like what Kyle Okposo was for the Buffalo Sabres for a long time. He was that veteran guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Buffalo in the East. Now, what about in the Western Conference? Who in the Western Conference that's playoff bound, maybe on the outside looking in, but if they make the right move, they could be hoisting Lord Stanley's Cup. So, who in the West needs to make a move either today or tomorrow?
I got two
in the West. In the West. I got two of my own.
I got
two.
Ahead, they're both in the Pacific Division. Mm-hmm. It's the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks.
And that's
California teams.
That's the other. Those are the teams. Those are the ones I was looking at.
One of my main question marks with the Anaheim Ducks is, can you really make it that far with this forward group? Because there's so many holes offensively that this team needs to fill. Guys like Robert Thomas, Connor Garland, we mentioned earlier, even guys from Detroit like Robbie Fabry would be a good pickup for the Anaheim Ducks. I could see AJ Greer going to Anaheim as well. But Anaheim really needs that the gritty, grindy third, fourth line guy who, let's say when Mason McTavish gets boarded over there in the corner, he's going to be able to skate over there, put him in the boards, and drop the gloves. You need that guy that's going to be able to do that. And I know people are saying, oh, Chris Kreider already does that. Chris Kreider is a scorer. He's not gritty. And he's a first-line forward. That's your problem. You can't have your first-line forward sitting in the box for 5 just because you want to defend your teammate. You need a guy who's willing to take that 5 minutes because he's a fourth-line, third-line guy just happy to be on the team. And you need somebody like that.
Someone who's got time.
McCarthy says the Sabres are looking to acquire, I want to say this right, Colton Parayko or Parayko?
Parayko.
It's long A. Okay. From St. Louis, but Parayko needs to waive his no trade clause. Your thoughts on that, sir?
Well, his no trade clause is I believe a 10-team no trade list. Okay. And because Buffalo's been bad for God knows how long, Buffalo's obviously on that. And but he's able, if it's a modified no trade clause, he's able to do whatever he wants to make sure that he sets the list to what he wants. But if it's a no trade clause that was started when he got there, I think it's now a modified because it's late in his contract, and I'm pretty sure they restructured it in that way. But it's a 10-team no trade list. Buffalo's on it right now, and they need to somehow, and the front office with Doug Armstrong and all of them need to convince Parayko to lift Buffalo off of that because Buffalo wants him and Buffalo needs him.
Mm-hmm. Now, would he sign if he were to lift that no trade clause toward Buffalo and Buffalo does make the trade for him? Will they extend him?
No, absolutely not. With Colton Parayko and he's the type of guy you need, but he's 32.
Yeah,
he's not really as reliable as he was in the 2019 Stanley Cup run.
So he would just be a rental before he moves on to another team.
I think it's going to be like a Vladimir Tarasenko situation for the Panthers. You get him in there for the run, and then you just let him go sign wherever he wants to go sign. Even if it's back in St. Louis, who knows? He wants to go back to St. Louis, and St. Louis gets. And that's the thing I always love seeing is like you let this guy walk. You only trade for him for the one run, and then he's gone. He goes back to his team, so you basically traded for nothing. But the Sharks, the youngest team in the league next to the Montreal Canadiens and the Chicago Blackhawks.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing. I'm not going to say they need a veteran presence. A veteran presence would be very good for the team.
Mm-hmm.
But this team needs more than just a veteran presence. They need reliable goaltending.
Right.
They need a Jordan Binnington on that team. A guy who in the playoffs, he can lock it in. And now, especially now, you got a good defense in front of him, don't you? So now, if you get him in San Jose, you got the best young defensive core mixed with the best forward core, and you got a goalie who can make a save every once in a while. That's a perfect blend of playoff potential. And I see San Jose going far if they're able to get a guy like Jordan Binnington. And who knows, you could get guys from these guys that are sellers. You could, who knows, if it comes to it, you could see guys who are in the middle of their deals with their teams, like Linus Ullmark leaving Ottawa. I could see Anthony Stolarz leaving Toronto. I could see guys like Jake Allen coming to San Jose. I could see, what's his name? I forget his name. Dan Vladar from Philadelphia. Going to San Jose. It's just goaltending.
The only problem with that droid is you said it yourself. San Jose is a young team, and we always talk about bring a veteran voice into that locker room. As a young team, how does that mesh with the young players? They've been playing. They don't know enough about what they're doing right now to where they might just be going on, hey, this is working. Let's keep this working. And you may take a piece out of there that you may say, this piece, this guy doesn't matter. We'll bring in a veteran guy who will settle us down. And you find out it disrupts the chemistry of the whole locker room. And everything falls apart. I mean, we've seen it a million times. We've seen it happen in a great way where a guy comes in and leads the team. We've seen it where you bring in a good leader, but it's just because of the young guys don't know what they're doing. They don't mesh, and everything falls apart. So that's a tricky play when you have such a young team.
Yeah,
I think one of the biggest problems is who's wearing the C. That's my big question is who's wearing the C? Macklin Celebrini. How old is he again? And you already got him this Macklin Celebrini is getting the McDavid treatment right now. He just got here. Well, I can't even call it the McDavid treatment. It's more the Crosby treatment because wasn't Crosby given the C his first year?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, he was.
The difference
it's the
is
Crosby treatment. And Celebrini, he's generational like Crosby was. Sorry, Shaner. He's generational like Crosby was, but I don't think he's a Crosby. Just because he's Canadian and he's a captain for his team in his like second year doesn't make him a Crosby. He's just another guy.
But the difference is the Penguins had guys. They had older guys on their roster that, they weren't captain material, and they knew they weren't captain material. So they knew, hey, Sidney's going to be the captain, but we're gonna fall in line and get behind him. That's like what I was saying before. You bring in a guy who thinks he's going to be the captain. Oh, this young guy's the captain, and it disrupt. When you talk about Sidney Crosby, everybody knew it, and everybody was in line with it, and they had a great head coach who could tell them, hey, my way or the highway.
Yeah, and also I see a massive problem with San Jose right now. Do you want to know the biggest problem with San Jose?
They exist.
No, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their 7 defenders are on the final year of their contract.
Yeah, that's trouble.
Every single one of your star defensemen are on their final year. So I think if they are going to get an older guy, which they probably aren't, I think they're going to try and get some middle of the pack guys, somebody that's like 26, 27, maybe 30. I see somebody like that because you already got plenty of guys, and I think the veteran presence right now in the locker room is Ryan Reeves. He's 39. You know, he's on the final year of his contract. I see him staying there.
I didn't realize he was 39.
And the thing I found crazy is I'm looking at Puckpedia right now, the most reliable place you can get for salary cap questions.
Can you get starting lineups there?
Oh no, I use Daily Face Off for starting lineups.
That's what I use because I asked because I may put the headset on for a hockey game tonight. I got basketball all day tomorrow.
I'm reading this and it says Carey Price. Yes, the Carey Price.
Not that Carey Price. Not that Carey Price.
Under contract with the San Jose Sharks
for
$10.5 million, and he has a no movement clause.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Get out of my head.
At least he's not Rick DiPietro. At least he can put skates on.
Shut up, Deets.
Here it says season-ending, long-term injury reserve.
Deets, you get out of my head too. I was thinking. Two questions for you. Then we go to a break. Does Dougie Hamilton get moved from New Jersey?
Does Dougie Hamilton get moved from New Jersey? Honestly,
yeah, that's courtesy of Brian McCarthy.
How long has he been in Jersey for now? I mean, it's been a good minute since he arrived in New Jersey.
Right.
I don't even remember what team he was with before then. Like, I've always remembered Dougie Hamilton as a Devil now. Even though, Carolina. I'm pretty sure. I will fact check myself real quick. Yes, the Carolina Hurricanes is where I knew Dougie Hamilton from.
Okay.
Kings and 5.
And it's another it's another Boston Bruin prospect that got traded away.
What are we doing up here?
Damn. You know what?
So can I ask one more question before we go to break?
Go for it.
All right, Droid. So since it's the trade deadline, rosters are getting up. So who's picking up Jaromir Jagr? Yeah, we have to ask it every year because he's never retired yet. He's not retired yet. Somebody's got to pick him up for the playoff run.
Nobody.
Shut up, Deeds.
Nobody. Yeah, nobody.
We're
Nobody.
Oh God! All y'all need a break.
Yeah,
We
I
all
don't think, to answer McCarthy fully, Dougie Hamilton's not leaving. He's still on year 5 of a 7-year contract. I don't see him
Yeah.
getting moved, really.
Yeah, I don't see him getting moved either. That's our hockey talk for this Thursday. I don't want to mess with Dougie Hamilton. We got a break. When y'all get back, it's the second hour, and we may have a dress rehearsal going on here. After the break, we'll give you a station ID, a scoreboard update, and then we got some music. Yes, we have music on a sports show. Second hour, Snowman in the morning. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous. What's your emergency, please? Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light-optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, Snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
And what does Georgia do? Well, as a team that has a championship pedigree would do, they came out full guns blazing, just like a tested SEC team would do. And
Big 12.
That team right there that is ranked 15 that put up 45 points.
Yes, sir.
They were picked dead last at the beginning of the season.
The ACC.
Start with the biggest name first. Chapel Bill now. It's no longer called Chapel Hill. It's called Chapel Bill because Bill Belichick is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts. Because we take this job so serious.
Well, that game sucked.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Been saying that a lot recently, haven't you, Fizzle?
Yeah, he has. That game sucked. 11:02. We owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning on Snowman Multimedia Sports.
From the Snowman Multimedia Studios, this is Snowman in the Morning. Broadcasting live across the country and streaming worldwide. Heard on our incredible family of affiliate stations from the South to the Midwest to the Carolinas and beyond. If you're listening on one of our partner stations, we see you, we appreciate you, and we're just getting started. Where the hottest of hot takes meet the coldest of cold hard facts. For fans, by fans, all heart, all action. This is Snowman Multimedia.
Ball goes Vincent, Caleb Williams.
Are you kidding
me? Oh, hell no!
What in the all types of blue hell?
I swear I'm going to add a couple other Twitch intros that Dog and I did.
Chapel Bill now.
Chapel Bill now.
That's the next package I'm doing. It'll feature Playmaker. What I'm going to do is make a package like that for everybody.
I really want to. I don't know.
I'm worried about what you got up your sleeve when it comes to me.
You should be.
I think anybody would be.
Guys, guess the game.
Guess the game.
Uh-huh.
Was it like a radio call?
Oh, Philippines.
There you go.
Yes.
All you hear is a damn spider going up and down, in and down, up and down.
That spider kept pissing me off.
I used to have it down to where
Seriously.
I do the angle who's going to come down to, so I can always kill it at the closest.
That's what I had. That's what I had to figure out. I had to figure out the angle. Let's see if y'all know this one.
Donkey Kong.
Yep. There you go.
It took a second, but I had to hear it all the way through.
Okay. Let me try another one here. We're waiting on
reliving my childhood here.
We're waiting on a dress rehearsal to start, folks. 11:04. Thank you.
We've also got the scoreboard we can go through, and there was something on Saturday we had to talk about.
Speaking of, how about this one?
Is that Dig Dug?
No.
Oh.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
I hear your brain turning, Shane.
It's not Q-Bert.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is Q-Bert. Okay.
Yes.
That's Q-Bert.
I couldn't place the name off the top of my head, but I knew it.
All right. Let's get to business. Hey! That ain't the button I wanted to push.
Business.
Well, I got the MLB and NHL scores up on front of me.
All right.
All right. It's now time for. Give me this button here. Victor, quit pushing buttons in my truck.
I
Man.
don't have access to the truck.
Shut up. Yes, you do. You know what? If you don't have access, I call this.
We're not talking about Browns and
Oh,
Raiders.
that's husband's music.
Jody asked me about that.
We're not talking about the Browns versus the Raiders. There's no.
I know that. I know that.
We're not talking about the Browns season in general.
We're not talking about the Browns versus the Jets either. Thank God for that.
Oh
God,
dear Lord,
that's worse than anarchy.
Someone
That's
asked
just
me,
the
hey, Jody asked me about that sound. My wife comes up to me. She says, "Where did you get that sound from?" I created it. And why do you have the anarchy flag? Look at the football. I told her, look at the football schedule. So
I'll just put it this way: it's the dog's fault.
Wait a minute. She goes to look at the football schedule one week, and she goes,
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
As I said, it's the dog's fault.
I said, baby, that's the reason for the anarchy.
I mean, I'll take
Wait a minute.
it
Wait a minute.
because it was my fault.
Because
McCarthy's.
it was the three of us. It was Snowman, Droid, and myself. And then Dog just starts throwing all these ideas. We're like, Dog, shut up.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you had the flag animated. I'm thinking to myself, what is the perfect way to have anarchy? Oh yeah, throw in Stone Cold's music.
Right.
And then 30 seconds later, I made it a thing. It seemed like every idea Dog came up with for about a week turned into a graphic or
Yes, it did.
a sound.
Yes, it did.
That is still with us today.
McCarthy says, good Lord, that station ID has its own segment. Yes, it does. And thank you to one of my dearest friends, Michael Lyle, for voicing that for me. He's going to voice all of our radio station official station sounders. He says,
Lyle files
but
return.
hey.
And yeah, McCarthy's like, hey, justified, but hey.
That sounds like me.
Oh, did you guys see some of the picks I put in for the draft?
Oh no.
Before
we get into that. Before we see, I moved it again. Okay, I have it now.
You have it?
I'm gonna do this. Dog, you ready?
I got the MLB and NHL scores up.
All right, folks. It is now time for the Snowman SeatGeek scoreboard update brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the code Snowman for 20% off of your first purchase. Only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. And yes, I have Vega in the background. Dog, take it.
I love having the Vega.
Let's
All right,
go,
the NHL last night, Golden Knights over the Red Wings 4-3, same score. Devils over the Maple Leafs. Hurricanes over the Canucks 6-4, Ducks over the Islanders 5-1, and Blues over the Kraken 3-2. Tonight's games go as follows. And boss, you said you're going to put your ears on for one of them. I'm interested to see what you're looking at because your 7 o'clock game is Maple Leafs Rangers and Mammoth Flyers and Sabres Penguins.
Wow.
Panthers Blue Jackets at 7 as well. Bruins at 8 o'clock against the Predators. Lightning Jets 8 o'clock. Senators Flames at 9. And then you got Islanders Kings 9:30 for your nightcap.
What's your recommendation?
I like the Maple Leafs Rangers match.
That's where I was going.
Maple Leafs Rangers. What's a face off?
No,
face off is at
Leafs
7.
Rangers.
What do you think, Droid?
What do you think, Droid?
Sabres Penguins by like a long shot.
Who?
Sabres
Penguins.
Sabres Penguins. Face off
7 o'clock
is
ESPN.
That's 7 o'clock also.
Yes, it is.
7 o'clock on ESPN.
It's 4 games at 7 or 6 my time. It's 4 games.
Okay. All right, put it in the book. We'll do it.
Sabres Penguins 7:00 pregame 6:30.
6:30 is the pregame. You got baseball scores. Go for it.
Your baseball scores from yesterday go as follows: Astros over the Orioles 4-2. Yankees shut out my beloved Red Sox 4-0. Diamondbacks over the A's 3-1. Scrubs beat the Brewers 4-1, and Giants over the Mariners 9-4. Today's games will go as follow. We will have the Blue Jays facing off against the Braves, Twins, Yankees, Red Sox, Phillies, Cardinals, Pirates, Orioles, Rays, Mets, Nationals. All is set 105. 110 we'll see the Astros and Marlins. 3:00 we'll see the Dodgers, Reds. 3:05 we'll see the Diamondbacks and Scrubs. 3:10 Brewers, Rockies. 3:10 we'll also see the A's and Angels, along with the Padres, Mariners. 8:05 we'll see the Guardians and White Sox. 8:05 we'll also see the Rangers and the Royals. And don't forget, the WBC pool play kicks off later.
World Baseball Classic.
Ooh. Indians, White Sox. Brain
8:05.
8:05?
8:05.
All right.
And it's going to be BB versus Burke on the bump.
Ooh, I may put my ears to that. We'll see what happens. In the NBA last night, it was the Hornets over the Celtics, 118-89. Clippers over the Pacers, 130-107. Thunder by 3 over the Knicks, 103-100 in a terrific game. Sixers over the Jazz, 106-102. Trailblazers beat the Grizzlies, 122-114.
Wait,
and the Hawks blow out the Bucks.
The Celtics. I was going to say, how does that happen?
I don't know. And the Hawks blow out the Bucks in their own building, 131-113. Tonight in the association, Warriors and Rockets at 7:30. Raptors and Timberwolves at 8. Pistons Spurs also at 8. Those are two of the best in the league. Bulls and Suns at 9. And the rest of the games go as follows. Mavericks and Magic at 7. Also at 7, Jazz and Wizards. Nets and Heat at 7:30. At 10 o'clock, Lakers and Nuggets. Hey.
Lakers and Nuggets again.
And the Sacramento/Kansas City Kings. That's your scoreboard update brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the code Snowman for 20% off of your first purchase. Only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Sir,
And
don't you ever
according-
put the
according
likes
to-
of the Sacramento Kings in the same mouth as the
Yes.
city of Kansas City.
Yes.
Well, that's
Victor, you asked what happened last night with it's because everything green sucks. The Celtics, the Jets, the Lanterns, everything green sucks.
And
everything green is just everything green. They're just trying to find a way to destroy it.
Ryan
That's what
McCarthy,
happens.
I'm sorry.
Ryan
According to
McCarthy
Ryan-
says Team
according
USA
to him-
beats the Rockies 14-4 in a WBC tune-up. Rockies were up on the USA 4-3 until the USA bats exploded in the 6th and 7th innings. He also says, I hope the Maple Leafs and the Red
it's the
Sox
Rockies.
lose.
It's the
You said they're wrong until the Rockies figured out they're the Rockies.
Right.
Oh, yep. That
Oh,
sounds
and
right.
McCarthy says,
Damien-
thanks, Dietz. You're a pal.
Damian Hernandez is with us. Sabres, well, just a moment. Damian Hernandez is with us. Says Sabres Penguins, like any Steelers game, we all know what's going to happen. Oh dear God! Wait a minute.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin's going to coach
Speaking
him
of
to
the
500.
Speaking of the Steelers, I got to drop some jokes about the Steelers. Okay, I know a lot of Steeler fans. But they are so apoplectic right now when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's like the true Steeler fans, they echo the sentence, the standard is the standard, but the standard for them means Super Bowls.
Right. The standard is championships. And it should be for
Not just
every
knowing
team.
it ain't mediocre stuff.
Mm.
And then they get, as a head coach,
Are you sure their goal is not to be mediocre?
Unless you're
Say again?
Carolina Panthers, where the standard is the number one
Unless-
draft, the number one draft.
I have a joke. I have a joke about I have a joke
Go
for the
with it.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
go
You
with
mean
it.
most of their seasons ever since they end up last going to the Super Bowl?
No,
Not only that,
There's only one thing you need to say about the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's the best joke. It's the best joke, and we're gonna have a laugh about it all season. Mike McCarthy.
Yep.
Told you.
Looks like the Pittsburgh has become dairy because Pennywise is there now.
We do not care.
Just remember, Stephen King does not support.
You ain't
this
right
team.
for that, Victor.
Right? What?
You ain't right for that, Victor.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, I know how to punish you.
What I do?
Hell no!
No, turn that off. Turn that off.
Get out of here with that.
And
sir, that violates every Geneva Convention.
You're muted still, man.
That's what I'm leaving on?
That's what I get for pushing that button.
Yes, that's what you're leaving on, Droid. It's Cam.
And you're not punishing me.
Hold
you're
on,
punishing everybody
Droid.
else.
Droid, be safe and have a great day at work, my friend.
Please.
All right, later.
See you
Take
later.
care, man.
He's leaving on Tam. I feel bad for him.
I do too.
I don't.
Because we're
So
stuck with
while we're
this crap.
talking about the NFL, did y'all talk about the franchise tag? Because everybody got franchise tagged.
George Pickens got tagged. There's a franchise tag.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Just a moment. There's a franchise tag that happened, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Who?
Daniel Jones.
Well, he didn't get franchise. He got transition tagged, which is completely different.
Okay.
But did y'all notice? So this explains. I just wanted to explain this because this explains what I'm talking about with Ryan McCarthy and the Jets. Well, the Jets franchise tagged Breece Hall.
Yes.
Breece Lightning.
Okay.
Breece Lightning.
I just want everybody to understand this. Breece Hall got franchise tagged so that he could stay with the New York Jets. Meanwhile, this is the problem with the NFL. Meanwhile, the Super Bowl MVP had a chance to be franchise tagged, and they said, "No, we're good. No, we don't need the Super Bowl MVP on our team." The Seahawks had a chance to franchise tag Kenneth Walker, and they were like, "No, we're good."
Even when the Seahawks
something about that just does not sound right.
Like I said, even when the Seahawks win, they still lose.
So Kenneth Walker was the Super Bowl MVP, correct? They did elect him there.
Yes.
And he didn't get franchised?
And he did not get franchise tagged by the Seahawks.
Is what I mean.
Let me try this again. Kenneth Walker, who was the best player in the Super Bowl, had a 100-yard game in said Super Bowl, was the Super Bowl MVP, and the Seahawks said no.
Well, like
Am
I said,
I reading this right?
Like I said, even when the Seahawks win, they still lose.
What is that one?
Which tells me the Seahawks are in a place that Victor said they were in all along.
Purgatory.
They come out They come out for one season. They get all the way to the Super Bowl.
They
win the damn thing,
and then they go right back.
and then they don't. They do that. Can somebody get Seahawks ownership Hadouken for me? Oh, you know what's going on? Seattle's transitioning ownership. I just thought about it.
They're transitioning ownership.
They are. They're selling. They were selling the team before the Super Bowl.
The team was put up for sale before the Super Bowl. McCarthy says Patriots fans will say otherwise. They'll try to gaslight you into thinking Drake May was the best player that day. Give me this button here.
Ryan, why are you taking a shot at me? Even I'm not that stupid.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
just a minute.
What the hell, dog?
Let me try this. Let me try this again with the correct sound in place.
This is a
Patriots
word that
fans will say otherwise. They'll try to gaslight you into thinking Drake bleeping May was the best player that day, which we all know and say.
Now that's some bullshit.
Whoops.
But he's
Sorry
right.
about that.
But not only
came in garbage.
Slow on the draw there.
Even I'm not stupid enough
Yeah,
to gaslight people. I know
hit the
Drake
wrong
May
button.
got his butt kicked that game.
I'm gonna put it like this.
How many times did May get sacked? 7?
Yes.
This is
7
mutually
sacks.
assured. This is mutually assured destruction from Mr. McCarthy. He's like, if my team getting strays, so is everybody else in the AFC East.
Wait a minute. McCarthy says, I didn't say intelligent Pats fans, dog. I meant the delusional committee of overprivileged Patriots Nation.
Oh my
He's
God.
talking about the Patriot pinheads. I got it now.
Nicely done, Mr. McCarthy.
You
I
know
like
what,
that
Mr.
one.
McCarthy? You know what, Mr. McCarthy? That's going to become a graphic.
Yep.
The delusional committee of overprivileged Patriots Nation. Fantastic.
And the Panther pinhead.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Patriot. Here you go. The delusional committee of overpriced Patriots pinheads. There, how about that? You get a combination of both.
That'll be a graphic next week.
That'd be great.
The Seahawks, Damian Hernandez from Chicago, the Seahawks' new owners, of course, they're not going to make crucial decisions like keep Kenneth Walker. Oh, yeah.
It's the Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker is out of there. I'll go ahead and make the prediction right now. Kenneth Walker is gone. And they're going to put all their trust in an injured Zach Charbonnet, which is stupid. That's like giving a Marshawn Lynch for any other running back in Seattle not named Kenneth Walker or Kurt Warner.
The Seahawks will Seahawk eventually. We all know the truth.
The Seahawks will Seahawk. The Browns will Brown. Oh, I'm sorry. I broke Victor's rule. I said Browns.
The Browns will Brown.
I broke Victor's rule. I
already talked about
Hold
the
on.
Browns.
Oh, the hell with it. Do we really need the Browns schedule this year? Because we know they're going to lose them all.
We don't need that. But I mean, there's a reason why. There's a reason why Earl Thomas left the way he did in Seattle. Which, if anybody remembers that, it was with two birds.
Yep.
Two birds flying high as he left the field.
As he left the field. Yep. McCarthy says, I made a wild prediction on our show. Walker is going to get the bag from either Tennessee or Minnesota. Oh, my God. Tennessee. Listen, Tennessee is too stupid to make that deal. Minnesota's too afraid to make that deal.
There's actually a third team in the running, which I think he's going to the desert.
Arizona.
Mm-hmm. They don't have a running back. They just got rid of their quarterback. They need somebody down there.
They got rid of Kyler Murray. DeMarcado dropped a touchdown, so they're jettisoning him. It's the same way the Colts jettisoned what is his name? A.D. Mitchell for dropping a touchdown, dropping it at the 1 yard line before you cross the goal line. How many times have we seen that this year?
Too many, and I think you need to run stairs when you do that.
You need to run stairs without shoes. No, that'll be too cruel. That'll be too cruel. That'll be too. The fact I have foot problems, I can't believe I suggest that. No, you run stairs. You run stairs like you fumbled the football from
Remember
the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
So I did this thing.
Oh no!
What did you do?
I decided to take a look and see who Cleveland has on their 2026 schedule.
Is schedule out already?
Oh hell!
They just have the teams. They don't have the order.
They don't have the dates and times and stuff. But I'm gonna look with. I can't believe I'm gonna do this.
I've already got it in front of me.
Well, wait for me, damn it.
It's not my fault. My brain's working at about 200 miles an hour.
and mine is only at 100.
All right.
And
So
it's a good thing I got 2 tablets. Wait a minute. Breaking news.
What?
It's something that Droid said before he left. Some breaking news has just happened. The Vegas Golden Knights have acquired Nick Dowd from the Washington Capitals for Jesper Vikman, a 2027 third-round pick, and a 2029 second-round pick. We talked about that a moment ago. Okay, back to business with the Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
all right.
The home
So
opponents go Baltimore, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. Of course, they're 3 division opponents. Then they see at home Atlanta, Carolina, Houston,
okay.
the Raiders,
Yeah.
and God help me, why my wife is not going to like this one, the Indianapolis Colts.
Ew.
I know. I'm going to hate doing that game. On the road, they see Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh. Of course, they're division opponents. Now, here are the road games for the Cleveland Browns in 2026. They go to Alltel Stadium to see Jacksonville.
That's
an L.
They go to the Superdome to see New Orleans.
That's an L.
a tie. That's a tie.
They go to New York 2-time. They see the Giants and the Jets on the road.
Jets is an L, Giants is a tie. No, Jets is a tie, Giants is an L.
Yes.
Then they go to Tampa and the big pirate ship to see the Buccaneers.
That's an L.
They get schooled in the first quarter.
And then there's Tennessee.
That's a tie. 0-0.
Scoreless tie. That's a scoreless tie.
They see Tennessee. Now, while we're scouting,
I bet one of those. I bet they don't go to New York twice. I bet one of those games is over. I bet one of those games is overseas.
I would bet that too.
Probably.
I would
sorry,
bet that
McCarthy.
too. Hey, look,
I'm
look, the 49ers got to go overseas twice. Once to open the season on a freaking Wednesday.
Wait, really?
And speaking of Ryan McCarthy, they better not send the Jets overseas again.
No, please.
No.
I mean, London's got enough problems. They don't need to see the Jets 2 years in a row.
If the Jets go to
after
London,
that debacle where they lost 13-11.
Look
now, mind you, that was a game where the New York Jets finished with a team passing of negative 10 yards.
if the Jets,
they threw for less. They threw the ball and they got minus yards.
They threw the ball for less yards than they punted.
If the Jets go back to London, Jen's gonna come in here and say, "I hate all of you."
Yeah.
I can confirm at least one of the teams in each of those games. I can confirm one of them.
Okay.
Overseas games?
Okay, so we know for Melbourne, it's going to be the Rams and Niners.
Rams and 49ers. That'll open the season.
London's got one additional game, but they've confirmed 2 of the teams. It's going to be Jacksonville in one of them, Washington in another.
Okay.
Munich, Germany is going to have Detroit in it.
Ooh.
Madrid's going to get Atlanta.
Oh, crap.
Paris is getting the Saints.
Paris?
That makes
Paris
sense.
is getting the
That
Saints.
makes sense.
Yeah.
The
of course.
The Fleur-de-Lis, and of course, a lot of French settlers came to Louisiana.
Yeah. Mexico City is getting San Francisco.
Yeah, we go see the Cardinals.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil gets
the Eagles.
Dallas.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Dallas is going to Rio.
Why?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Speaking of the Cowboys,
Oh boy.
here are well, we'll look at the Cowboys opponents in a minute. I got the Jets in front of me. They see their home opponents is what I'm looking at.
We can barely
They
win at
see
home. Why are we going
Buffalo.
overseas?
They see
We're not.
Miami.
We're not going overseas. We're going down south.
Oh, we're going down south. We're going across the border.
Going across the border.
We can still barely win at home.
The Jets hold court at home with Buffalo, Miami, and the Patriots. They also host the Denver Broncos, the Oakland Raiders, the Green Bay Packers, the Minnesota Vikings, and Cleveland.
Out of all those games, I only see 2 wins.
I see none.
I think
Their
the
opponents.
Jets will beat the Raiders.
Yeah. Tie game.
I was gonna say for the you read off the Cleveland Browns schedule before. Who made that schedule? The New England Patriots?
Probably.
No,
Probably.
it's the New York Jets because they're the ones that control Madden.
Okay. The Jets opponent.
Troll! Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll. I said that use a troll. Dog, you're up.
I'll do it myself. Troll.
Shut up! There we go. I need the dog to do it because we haven't seen him.
Okay, you know what?
Y'all all
minute.
trolls.
Wait a minute. Y'all's a troll. Well, you know what? Let's do it. Y'all's a troll.
Troll.
Y'all's a troll.
Troll.
Ryan said that y'all's a troll.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy.
No, thank you, Deeds. That was timed perfectly.
Troll.
Because we could never hear Deeds do that song with us because he always had technical difficulties.
Yep,
and
that's
that
Which means StreamYard was being the troll for that one.
Speaking of being trolled, you're not gonna like me, Victor.
Oh boy.
Let's look at the Cowboys' opponents.
I knew we were going there, so at least I'm not that.
We'll look at the Cowboys' opponents, and then we'll look at the 49ers' opponents. And I already know a few of them. The home games for Dallas: Giants, Eagles, Redskins, division opponents.
Yeah.
And then they see the NFC West: Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's a great thing. You said at home, right? Seahawks.
At home. Yeah.
So that means the Seahawks won't be the game in Brazil.
True.
Right.
Because that Brazil game has to be the first week of the season, and Seattle has to get a home game. So that's not going to be the Brazil game.
Nope.
They finish the home schedule with Miami and New England. Now, Victor,
so you know who it's going to be. Hey, Tizzle, let's work on our Spanish because I'm pretty sure it's going to be Miami Dallas. Miami Dallas in Brazil. I can almost guarantee that's going to be the game.
I
can totally see it.
I'm gonna brush on my Spanish just so I can say, well, that game bleeping sucked in Spanish.
Oh my God. Okay, getting a cue to take a break. So let's take our final break and then we'll have some more fun looking ahead to schedules. And there's also a bottom of the hour ID that I owe you guys as well. Back in a deuce. Good Lord.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Owen, let's talk for a second.
Hi, Ellen. Come on in.
When you came into my life, it was a whirlwind.
I just can't do it.
It'll come to you.
It won't.
We had a lot to learn about each other. A lot. Hey, looks good. Things were changing so quickly. We didn't know what the future would hold. Any of us. I just wish you felt more at home now. But we knew you would always be a part of it. Adopting you was the best decision in our life. And I am so proud to call you my son.
Because we take this job so serious.
Dear Bronsexuals, you. Dear Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals on. You. Dear ESPN for putting Braun. Dear ESPN for putting Braun on in 2003. You, and you.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Oh my
that
God!
That wasn't supposed to come out like that, but it did. The original folks asked me for a long time, was that the original Crash Out? Yes, it was.
Oh, by the way, Vic, to answer something you were looking at earlier.
Yeah.
Bom aquilo, jogo era uma merda. That's how you say, well, that game blanking sucked in Portuguese.
Okay. I'm
The
gonna
road
have to.
opponents for the Cowboys include the Giants, Eagles, and Redskins.
Yep.
And then you ain't gonna like this one, Victor.
Let me
Go
guess.
see
Levi.
the Los Angeles Rams.
We're gonna get shelled by the Rams. I'm not that upset about it because it just is what it is.
Well, of course, if they're playing the NFC West, they're going to go to the second home of the Dallas Cowboys, since Jerry did build the stadium.
Yeah. Then they go to Minnesota. They go freeze their ass off in Green Bay. They go see the pirate ship in Tampa. And then they see New Orleans.
That's still a loss.
Yay.
Victor, you ready for another Sunday night?
I'm down.
This time in Lambeau.
I'm down for it. Another time. Yeah.
You know what? They would put that game on
This time in Lambeau.
They would put that game on a Sunday night in Lambeau.
Here's why
they would
say.
do that.
They would.
We went through a pretty miserable year, and then the NFL schedule was like, you know what we didn't see? The Cowboys get their teeth kicked in by the 49ers. Let's run that back.
But see, well, Frisco's gonna wind up being favored anyway, even though it is in Dallas this year. Okay, now to the infirmary unit known as my beloved San Francisco 49ers. This schedule. That's it. That's what I need to pull up here. Okay. Well, shucks. Wrong. Okay. Wrong. Live research, folks.
Right.
There we go. I spelled it wrong. All right. Oh, my beauty just walked in. Then the boys walked in too. Binks and Pumpkin walked in. All right. Niners opponents for 2026.
Okay.
If this thing will actually. Okay. Of course, we get our NFC West opponents, Cardinals, Rams, and Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Then we host Denver. We host the Raiders. We host Philadelphia.
I heard that. Does that mean that the Niners have to bowl leave, or will they make Mo Picks return?
Mo Picks, because we're going to be healthy. We host the Eagles. We host the Redskins. We host Miami, which means me and Pizzle are teaming up for a stream.
Mm-hmm.
And we host Paul Allen and the Minnesota Vikings.
Bob's up.
All right. Away, we go to Arizona, to Los Angeles, and to Seattle. And we're going to beat them this time. Then we go to Dallas, beat them up. We go to Kansas City, beat them up. Then we see the San Diego Chargers go to New York once again, because we did it last year, to face the Giants. And then we go to Atlanta.
Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins is waiting for you. No, actually, he'll be gone by that time.
He'll be gone.
He'll be gone by then.
Now, speaking of schedules.
Yes, sir.
I have New England's up.
Let's hear it.
All right.
Okay, as we all know, the division matchups, Buffalo, Miami, and the Jets.
Buffalo, Miami, and the Jets. Yep.
That sounds like a song in its own right.
Done it?
The Jets.
Yep. Let's see.
Miami and the Jets.
We've also got at home Minnesota,
Why?
Denver,
Why?
Green Bay,
What?
Pittsburgh,
What?
and
Time. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, wait, you get to beat them up this year. Carry on.
And we've also got the Raiders.
Why?
Don't ask me.
Cakewalk.
Now, dealing with the away schedule again. Buffalo, Miami, and the Jets.
Where is Elton John when you need him, right?
Right.
Exactly. But we've also got the Bolts, the Bears, the
Whoa, on the road?
The Bears?
Wait a
The
minute.
Bears on the road.
Which
You go
means
to Soldier Field on the road.
which
If it is
means
Soldier Field,
that
unless
the
they already moved.
Patriots. That means the Patriots get to go against the number one quarterback, Caleb Williams.
Shut your mouth.
We've also got Kansas City, Jacksonville, Detroit,
Oof.
in a rematch with the Seahawks.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
So y'all take on the NFC North then.
You mean you get to host these guys?
We're on the road to them.
Oh, you
You're
go on the
on the
road to them.
Yes, sir.
Letting this play.
San Diego, Superchargers, San Diego, Chargers, San Diego.
So you go
course.
to the Chargers. Now let's take a look at Pizzle's Dolphins.
What the hell?
Now
Hold
what?
up. Breaking news.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
There's a button I need to push then.
Oh, wow.
More
I
breaking,
got
true?
this
more
one.
breaking news.
According to Adam Schefter, the Bears have made a move with the Bills, and the
For
Bears have jettisoned
Mhm.
DJ Moore.
I knew that was coming. I knew he was going to laugh at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard us right.
Which means
Hold on.
The Bears
Hold on.
are no longer risking, mortgaging, eating away, and flushing the complete future down the toilets for DJ Moore.
no, that's not the Buffalo Bills.
I gotta find one with a Bills jersey. Hold
That's
on.
now the Buffalo Bills who have risked and mortgaged everything for DJ Moore.
Well, I mean, Josh Allen does need the help at wide receiver.
He does.
He does. Yeah. Yep. I'm looking at it now.
Hey, boss, do you think we'd actually have time to squeeze in one more thing, or do you think we'd have to wait till tomorrow?
Shoot. We might have to wait.
Brandon Bean.
We might have to wait till tomorrow
Why?
because
Was it
we're
time?
running out of time.
Oh.
That's the only thing. We're running out. We're about 8 minutes
thought we-
away from the finish.
Okay, I thought we were.
Yeah, I'm reading it here on Bears Wire. The Chicago Bears are finalizing a trade to send wide receiver DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. Compensation is still being
Here's
discussed.
the crazy thing, right? DJ Moore has some of the wildest, best catches this past season.
Oh yeah.
And he gets a foot put in his you know what and kicked out the door to go to Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, DJ Moore.
So I guess they're gonna go with Roman Dunze being one.
Mhm. But
I
who
think-
do you have at 2?
I think they're gonna probably put in Zacchaeus at 2. I think they're gonna put in
He
Zacchaeus.
can't stay
at
on
2.
the field.
I know that, you know that, but who are we talking about here?
So the
As you
Bears
tell me.
wasted.
As
The
you tell
Bears
me, who we
wasted
talking about?
3.5. Wait a minute. The Bears wasted 3.5 years.
Yep. Yep.
They
Sounds about right.
extended him. Here's the screwy part. They extended him.
I can't wait to hear what Mr. Spivey has to say next Monday.
And the Bears did all wait. Where did oh I took it down already. Yeah. I took it down already.
The Bears wasted
with
3.5 years.
We promised a dress rehearsal, but it's gonna have to be tomorrow, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, the production trucks ran a little behind on getting the editing done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got
So we'll do
22 damn
that.
production trucks. What do you expect?
Hey, Damien says, "Hey, at least I got to defend no more."
You had 22 production trucks. You only have 21 now.
I get
Commissioner, what are you doing
They
with my
need the
production
cap
truck?
space, and
Yeah,
DJ Moore had the
they
biggest
had to get cap. They had to
contract, so
get some cap space.
they had to, yeah. So I
They
understand that.
had to. They had to make this move.
Why do you have one of my production trucks, Commissioner? What are you doing?
I flipped that some bitch over. That's what.
Well, that explains why we're having so many issues. Hang on
No,
a
this
second.
is not. Wait a minute. This is not Twitch, folks.
Hang on a
I
second.
leave you alone for 2 seconds, and this happens.
Hey, blame the commissioner. I got to replace the damn truck now. Hang on a second. Hey, we need a new Peterbilt over here.
But okay,
What do you
so
need a new Peterbilt over here for? Because the commissioner got a hair across his ass and flipped the one over that I was using.
okay.
What?
So
He did it
here's
again? Yes.
here's my confusion, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damien says Rome is number one, Luther Burden is 2, Jada
And
Walker
Jada Walker is going to be number 3.
Okay. I mean, it's either gonna be Rome or it's gonna be Loveland that sees a good chunk of targets.
Rome.
Rome Odunze. It's got to be Odunze.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't.
It's got to be Odunze that gets the bulk of the targets.
I
Has
think
to
what
be.
they're gonna do is they're gonna try and spread it out between tight ends and wide receivers. Mainly because it does go back to like the old days of like Desmond Clark and Greg Olson.
All right. Before we get out of here, we were going to do something for Christmas and we never got around to it.
Oh no.
On the first day of Christmas, the Vikings gave to me another ass kicking.
We were all going to do something like that about our teams, but we had trouble finding the lines. And unfortunately, we also had trouble finding the time because by the time Christmas got here, we were all in our holiday celebration and we were off.
They were off, yeah.
We were
for the entire rest of the year.
It's the second year, and I think this will be our tradition now. We take the holidays off from Christmas to New Year's.
Yeah. The week of
You're
Christmas.
first,
the week of New
Shane.
Year.
You're first, Shane.
Okay, so I got to come up with something.
Just do one. Just do one of the numbers.
Let's see. On the first day of Christmas, my Patriots gave to me at least a coach that wasn't 38-day-old Mayo.
I got one for the Cowboys.
Oh, of course you do.
On the 5th day of Christmas, the Cowboys gave to me Brian Schottenheimer.
Look, he couldn't be no worse than McCarthy, and this past season was kind of like just
all right.
a wash
I'll let you do that one. The notes just sounded too perfect in my head. But Victor, go ahead.
Let's see. On the 3rd day of Christmas, the Cowboys gave to me 3 balls of Jack.
I got one for Kansas City.
Yes.
Oh boy.
On the second day of Christmas, my Chiefs gave to me 2 Mahomes ligament injuries and another Taylor Swift concert.
I was gonna say Kirk 2 Chainz cousins. Kirk 2 Chainz cousins.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I got to finish this off here, and I'm trying to think of how I phrased it. Okay. On the first day of Christmas, my Niners gave to me a hospital infirmary.
I was going to say, I was going to say on the first day, I was actually going to bring something like that up because I was actually going to say the MASH Infirmary unit.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
gonna say on the 9th day of Christmas, the Niners gave to me 9 players dressed.
And an entire MASH unit infirmary.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Well, Dietz is saying he has the perfect ending. Dietz, go ahead.
Good.
Victor, whatever you said for the Cowboys is what goes, and then you end it with, and somebody in the middle of the field.
And one player in the middle of the field.
That's all I ask. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for much on this 12 days.
Okay, you know what? You know how there's a song called "All I Want for Christmas My Two Front Teeth." All I Want for Christmas is somebody in the middle of the field.
Somebody in the middle of the blank field of the blank field.
I got one from Miami.
Yes.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my Dolphins gave to me 5 turnovers.
I was gonna say 5 to a concussions, but that also works.
No, I was gonna save that for 3
even
days.
McCarthy's in on the fun. Even McCarthy's in on the fun. On the 3rd day of Christmas, the Jets gave to me 3 Namath jerseys, 2 Xbox games, and a bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
Okay.
I got one for the Vikings.
Okay.
I got one for the Vikings. You know in the original, and I'm gonna try to find it right here, and my beauty's yelling at my beauty's yelling at me to get out of here, but I gotta do this one. Where's here's the original for number 5.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my Vikings gave to me 5 bleeping wins.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you wanted one for Pittsburgh?
Christmas, the Vikings gave to me 5 bottles of liquor. Paul Allen, listen, Paul Allen, we joke with you and we love you dearly, my friend. We are doing this jokingly. Dog, go ahead.
For Pittsburgh, on the 2nd day of Christmas, my Steelers gave to me 2 Rodgers turnovers. And why the hell is McCarthy our head coach?
You know what? I don't disagree with that one.
Paul Allen should have ended it with, and the Vikings gave to me a much larger drinking bill.
No, an hour of therapy a day.
Wow.
We gotta go.
Aren't they both the same?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Get out of here.
We gotta go. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We hope y'all are too, and we love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow on Friday, the show gives to you a dress rehearsal by Genevieve. Thank you.
I'll let a cute queen on Twitch. 5 bleeping wins. Bye.
Yeah, the dress rehearsal happens so I can flip the damn truck back over.
You leave my truck alone.
Hey, that's my truck, damn it. I gotta flip the tongue back over. Come on now.
Get out of
get
here.
out of
Get outside.
We're getting out of here before these two get in a real fist fight. Out.